Hello, this is Goku4071 here with my thoughts on the Lost finale. Now it's gonna be more of a fun video. I'm just gonna talk about how I feel about the finale, and then I'm just gonna have a little bit of fun in the next part of this video. Before I get into the meat of the video, I do want to say one thing. Unlike a lot of people that are big into Lost, I am a diehard Lost fan. I've been on theories. I was suggesting theories and all that. But unlike a lot of these people, I did not give 6 years of my life to the show. I've only been watching for a little less than 2 years. Basically, I was trying to find a show me and my dad could enjoy, because we had Blockbuster All Access, and my dad kept complaining that I was only getting stuff for myself, and he had an interest in Lost, and I didn't hate the show, so I started renting it, and I started to get obsessed with it, and I started talking to people about it that I knew watched the show, and I got caught up with season 4, and then I started to get into the theories part of this, and I started to become more of a diehard fan because I was caught up, and that's when I started watching the show. Season 5 and season 6, I watched pretty much every episode new. So yeah, I consider myself a diehard fan of Lost. I just came on the show late, and I enjoyed coming into the show. And I don't know if I would have stuck with this show if I had come in right in the beginning, because a lot of the things that I liked about the show I found out because I didn't come on right away. Okay. Ultimately, I thought this was very interesting. It kept me going. I kind of fell asleep near the end, but then I woke up and realized it wasn't over yet, and I was like, yay, I could see the end. But I was surprised. I was very surprised. Everyone was thinking Jack was going to live in the end. And, he died. Jack dies in the end. Now, everyone technically dies, but Jack actually dies within the show itself, which was very surprising and very interesting. I had been reading a lot of theories, and one theory I read early on this season was the Flash Sideways were the events after the show. Like basically, it was wrap up. It was, instead of having like a 10-minute scene or a 30-minute scene or whatever the show would have after the events of the show, they would show these Flash Sideways, showing us what happens, and then ultimately at the end we'd get a full episode, and then this would happen. And it was kind of like that, because it was the after effects. Like, we don't know exactly when that happens, because ultimately we find out that everybody is dead, but not everyone was dead right away. And I thought that was pretty interesting, pretty cool. Not every question was answered, and one big question did arise. Who's there to protect the island now? Jack is dead. Jack died within the show, and then there was nobody there to protect the island. So I wonder what's going to happen of that. And I wonder what's going to happen with everyone that flew on that airplane. And I want to know what's up with Vincent. Like, and there were so many questions unanswered, and there was so much that we'll probably never get answers to. But it was an interesting finale, and it was an interesting show. And I liked it. I did enjoy it. It was very good. It was very good. And, yeah. I can't wait to hear theories. I can't wait to read about what people thought about it. And I can't wait to get the overall opinion about this, because I thought it was very interesting, and I just want to know what other people thought about this. And I cannot wait to see other people's videos on the finale of Lost, because I thought that was very cool. Now I'm going to switch gears, and I'm going to talk more about theories. Theories that we know weren't true, but just what I was thinking, how I was thinking then was going to be, because I've made theory videos. First of all, is we never got the name for the island, and for a while I thought it was going to be inspired by Lost City of Atlantis, because I thought there was a lot of clues there. There were these Egyptian hieroglyphs. We never got answers to those. I thought Christian Shephard never died. Obviously, he did die. I'm kind of disappointed we never saw the character Ray. I was one of the people thinking that he might have been Jacob. Wasn't Jacob. Yeah. Somebody on my channel, somebody made a comment on one of my videos stating that do you feel like an idiot for making these theories and them all being turned out wrong? Well, no, I don't. Unlike I said something to him. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but he told me that you should check your theories, and you should check with your friends and make sure that you have everything calculated, because you look like an idiot when you come up with the wrong theory. The whole idea of a theory is to guess, to take the evidence that you have, and unfortunately, did us a disservice. That a lot of the questions that we were theorizing on, what is the statue? Well, it was just a statue. We were all guessing it was something else. Who is Jacob? Well, Jacob was just Jacob. Who is Adam and Eve? Well, it was two characters we didn't know until near the end of the show. It was almost the show didn't like people making theories, because ultimately a lot of the theories turned out to be wrong. But some of the there were some very good theories I heard. One stating that before they had revealed that Locke was dead, somebody theorized that was Locke and he was a smoke monster. And for the longest time, I was thinking, okay, that obviously Locke is dead, but obviously he's not the smoke monster. And then they revealed that he was the smoke monster. And I was kind of disappointed with this episode, Across the Sea. I thought it didn't answer a lot of questions. It gave us more questions than answers, ultimately. And the answers it did give us weren't answers that we really wanted, except for a couple of them, like how the smoke monster came to be. But yeah, I did enjoy the end. I can't wait to see other people's theories. This is Goku471. Please leave me a comment or a video response telling what you think. I would love you to leave a video response about your theories or your ideas of how you like the end of Lost, and if you think they're going to do anything with this. I want a spin-off. Really quickly, an idea I had for a spin-off. 4.5 Men. Yes, the show would be called 4.5 Men, starring Hurley, Sawyer, and Jin. And the joke is, Hurley is 1.5 men. That was the joke. And I think that would be a comedy-based show on Lost. And they could do so much with things. But Dawn of the Lost Years is something I think they might do. Basically, the years of Dharma with Sawyer, Jin, Miles, and Juliet, and Daniel Faraday when they were on the island, and I think that would be an interesting spinoff. So yeah, those are my ideas. See you next time, YouTube.